Can we talk about greatest Q&A ever with all y'all in bikinis out hanging out? Like, when does this happen? This never happens.
We're one Pookie short right now. He was playing mini golf, so he's on his way.
So I didn't win.
So right now we're running at like Matchbox 15.
One, I know.
And Pookie likes to make an entrance. So
Yeah.
it'll be grand.
He's the diva in the band. He really is.
So Randall?
Oh, we ready to go?
I know.
All right, Lori Todd from Jackson. It's gonna kick us
You
off.
have no idea. That hurts. It actually hurts. How many people, wait, really quick, how many people have been having a very good time over the last few days?
No one.
How many people have made some bad decisions over the last few days? Those are my people.
How many people in this boat did I drink
got a lot of
with?
problems. There you go.
This is going to be the cruise that Paul became an alcoholic.
These questions are for all of you guys.
Okay.
Unless they're specific.
All right, guys, give it up for Randall Slavin, our mediator. Moderator.
How about that chest hair too, by the way, guys?
Easy, pal. All right, if you hadn't made it in the music business, what do you think you guys would be doing? And be honest.
I always think that I would just be doing this, I just wouldn't be successful. You know, but like, this is kind of the only thing that I do.
I feel like it probably would be something in the culinary arts at this point.
Kyle's quite the chef. Kyle Cook.
Kyle is a real. Yeah.
Good night, thank you.
Funny shit. It's funny shit.
You hadn't heard that before, have you?
No, fuck no, never.
I would have
Just
done
pulled
something
that out.
visual. Like I would have done like photography or architecture or something like that.
All right, Gail Brand from Willis, Texas, wants to know if you could
Texas forever.
If you could go back to when you were 12, knowing what you know now about the music business, what would you guys do differently?
Ooh.
I'd invent the iPod.
That was priceless.
Oh shit.
I love it.
Sorry, should I say it one more time? If knowing
If
what...
you had
To go, if you could get back to
back to
12
when
years
you were
old.
12, knowing what you know now about the music business, what would you do differently, Kyle Cook?
Wow.
Invent Pro Tools, probably.
Yeah.
Some sort of digital recording medium. So I guess probably back to the Steve Jobs thing.
Yeah, I think it's funny because there's nothing, obviously, even knowing whatever the state of the music business would be, there's nothing you could do to change it, you know? So we would just, I think, maybe enjoy it a little more. Like enjoy the way the music business was maybe 15 years ago because we didn't realize that it was on its...
By the way, Pro Tools is a recording medium that most musicians kind of use. There's a couple different versions of.
And an iPod is this
but
thing
it's
that
kinda-
you have songs on and...
All right, Dane from Terre Haute, Indiana.
You know Dane. Dane. Where you at,
Dana Farah?
Yes.
What's up, guys?
Dane wants to know, what's the worst non-music job you've ever had?
I was a waiter at Red Lobster. And
Tell us about that, Paul.
well, I survived on that cheese bread.
Oh, that's great shit.
Because that's all I could afford because I made very little tips. Oh no, I was shitty at it. I was really bad. I'm sorry.
You mean
There's kids.
the people at Red Lobster weren't rolling deep?
I did spill a really, really big tray of drinks on a very understanding group of people on their lunch break. So I did do that.
Go back to work.
Sounds pretty cush compared to mine, but go ahead.
What was yours?
I assembled grain dryers. Okay.
That's what Jason does.
That's
And
some
of course,
Indiana shit
no
right
one-
there.
that's some
That
Indiana
is some
shit.
serious Indiana shit right there.
Which
You
is
know what
appropriate.
he's talking about.
Which is fucking appropriate.
Yeah.
It's like
A millwright!
looking thing that is probably 100 feet long, right? And in the middle is where all the grain is, and there's these little, and the hexagon areas on the end, somebody has to go in and tighten the bolts to hold the outside of this hexagon screen in there that allows air in. And because I'm a skinny guy, I was that guy. guy, so I would get, and you would get trapped in, halfway in as you're doing both, so you're squeezing yourself along, trying not to cut yourself with the screws that are coming in, you're attaching bolts.
How old were you at this time?
No air conditioning in the place.
Oh, that was our night the other night.
17, 18, something
You
like
win.
that. Literally was like the worst job ever. Okay. Go.
Well, I did a lot of construction stuff, but the worst one was probably I was a roofer in Florida.
So did my
That's some
husband.
hot,
It really
hot
sucks.
He's
shit.
talked about that.
And I used to, and here's the thing, like I sucked at it. Obviously, look at me. I'm not built for
I gotta
that.
say, I had a pretty good job.
You were
That's
slinging
why I was
shrimp,
saying.
dude.
Thank you for the perspective.
That was the
in
worst
my
job
life.
you had, yeah. Totally.
Wow,
You were,
guys had it rough.
you were slinging
I was-
shrimp, dude. Oh, poor you.
And I got free bread.
Dude, I would have killed for Ponderosa, dude. Like, seriously.
Oh my God, because they made him a Ponderosa.
All right, Mary from Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin.
Should you be worried about Pookie, by the way?
Yeah, no. He's having fun.
And he's taking this game very seriously.
I know.
I know.
You don't think it's serious, like, because if whoever won the contest to play mini golf with Pookie, he is trying to kick their ass, like he really is.
He's gonna
Going
win.
down.
All right. Mary wants to know, what domestic chore do you guys excel at?
Oh, that's a good question.
None.
I'm
Excel. You excel.
I am a great like cleaner sous chef, right? So when my wife is cooking, I'm the guy that's there just cleaning up as we go along, and I kick ass at it, and I don't care who does it. And I take out the trash like a boss. Like a boss.
Dude, I would clean the shit out of some dishes. I'm telling you right now. Oh, I will also cook it and then clean it.
That's the man everybody needs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We were in Nashville when we were working on the record, and Kyle was doing a lot. Like there was a lot of nights of just like Kyle, spending all day making these elaborate dishes
my
for us
legs
to
are killing
have.
me. I gotta
and
get
then-
up.
Sorry,
And then
I
he
know,
cleaned it
I
up.
couldn't stand for about a second like that.
Sorry, I gotta get up for a sec.
He could bring home the bacon and fry it up in a pan.
They sent out for more wine. That's what these guys. We did.
All right, Kristen from Melbourne, Australia. Wants to know, who would you say creates the most mischief when you guys are on tour?
Rob and Paul. Paul. Yes. Yeah, Paul.
That shit.
It is true.
It's unanimous right now.
Paul.
People don't know me.
We love you for it.
Yeah, I guess me.
It is because Paul gets this look on his face that it's like this impish grin, right? It's like that. And he's like he's the guy that he'll see something across the room and go. What?
There it is.
Crime
Good
scene?
shit, man.
I don't know what happened in my room the first night,
At
but
a certain part the first night, there's a room that they have back for us, which is very nice of them, and that's where we eat. And I went in, I was out amongst you. Relatively drunk. And
not
I
later
saw
at
a
home.
pizza and people, and I picked up this pizza and I said, open your mouth. And I would just start crying. I was really entertained by this apparently. So I went to Rob's room and I saw big thing of cookies.
dude, what all that means is that I spent the night with cookies being pelted in my face. Because, when he's drunk, he's a shit shot. So he's just like winging these cookies. So now my room has just got like, it looks like someone just murdered a bunch of cookies all over everywhere.
I actually watched him wing a piece of pizza into Randall's face. So yeah, I can attest to that. That was before the cookies.
deal.
I like your matter-of-fact
If you
description
spoke
of
to
it
somebody
as
who's that
though you
drunk.
were removed from the situation. Like apparently, I was throwing
You look
food
at
at
somebody who's
people.
that drunk and he's going with a piece of pizza in his hand going, open your mouth, and there's distance.
That's on you.
If you open your mouth, that's totally on you.
That's on you.
You know what's coming.
That's
a really good
And it was
point.
also pizza that had been sitting there for a while too, so it's kind of like, you know what I mean? There wasn't a lot
It's all
of flexibility
crusty.
with it. It's kind of a different vibe.
And Paul gets a mean streak. We were drinking one time, and
I don't get a mean streak.
it's a fun mean streak.
I think it's funny.
We're drinking one time, and Paul comes up to me, and he's standing there, and he just walks up to me. Where was his beer on me? He starts laughing hysterically. And then he goes, "Now give me a beer, bitch."
I gotta
That
say,
is pretty fucking legendary.
to Rob's credit, he got me a beer.
Oh, yeah. He is a bitch.
It is the best part
The
of the
amount of,
story.
the amount of times that story has been reversed, I earned that.
We've done our fair share of carrying each
Yes,
other.
we have. Rob is prone to spilling things at dinner. That's I think that's what he's kind of referring
He has
to.
a
there.
ball?
I'm the
We need
clumsiest
to-
person on the face of the earth.
Wine glasses go clean, whatnot.
All right, Richard Martos from Dallas, Texas, wants to know from each of you, who's the most famous person in your cell phone?
That's a good question.
Probably. Yeah. Can I go with that?
I'm gonna say probably Willie.
Woo! Smoke some weed,
From
Willie.
Dallas, that's perfect. But yeah, I think probably Willie Nelson.
Really?
I just call him Willie because I
Just
roll
make
like that.
somebody up
Might have
and
been
feel
Willie
really
Hayes.
cool.
That's how I roll.
Paul's check out.
Apple computers.
Shit, this
I
is
think
too
you I think
funny.
you win. Really, I think you
I
do.
know, but I'm awesome. I know, this is fucking awesome.
I agree. I think it's wrong.
Will you get back to us on that, Polly?
I'm looking.
He's checking his messages right now.
He lives in Hollywood, so he ought to be able to come up.
That's
with
really
something.
sad too. I do. I live in Hollywood.
Really,
I
it's
mean,
not me.
I mean, either you're really famous or no one in Hollywood.
We just gotta get out more.
I don't know.
All right, Joyce from D.C., Maryland wants to know, if you could see anyone in concert, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
The Beatles.
Dead.